Well, here we are at the Penistone Paramount to have a look at our other Compton cinema organ. Little brief tour of the chambers. There is some work taking place in here at the moment, so things are a little bit untidy compared to how they normally are, but just while we're here, we thought we'd take you on a little guided tour of the chambers here on the Compton organ at the Penistone Paramount. We're looking at the Compton toy counter, of course, there, and then behind the toy counter, the shutters and the Uniflex control boards. Here we have the main side of the organ with a double string rank, and then just over the top of that, if we try and zoom over, we have the gamba, and then the metal open flute and the clarinet. Let's just wander around here and show you something which is difficult to see on camera, mainly because of the sheer scale of it. What we're looking at now is actually the 8-foot flute. It's absolutely huge scale, massive. Behind the 8-foot flutes, there is the 16-foot Borden, which again is absolutely gigantic scale. The 8-foot strings in the alcove just at the back there, I don't know if you can see those. So rather huge scale 8-foot flute and Borden. As we walk through, just here, the walkway, we see the clarinet once again, and then we have the tuba horn. That's the original tuba from the Paramount Birmingham. Continue walking through a little bit past that. It gets a little bit dark here, but we've got the main unit chest of the diapason, and then a rack that we added. This is the Compton metal tibia. Just to the side of the walkway, we have the 8-foot diapasons, which had to be mitered in order to get them in the ceiling height. The ceiling height here at the Paramount is literally only 8 feet. So in order to get the bases in, just to try and show you that, we actually had to dig down quite deep, and we lowered the floor some 4 feet. And so all the bases are actually in a sort of trench. There you can see the 16-foot diaphones awaiting new tuning slides. A bit rusty these, so we're having new ones made. But there again, huge scale, massive scale are those, but quite smooth in sound. They're not rough sounding at all. As we go into the solo section of the organ now, here's a rank that we added, a lovely brass saxophone rank made by Booths as a Wurlitzer copy. And then in front of that, the Vox Humana. As we go over another Wurlitzer copy rank, this is the English horn. Again, a Wurlitzer copy. This is on 15-inch, and the chest at the back of that, you can see there, hasn't any pipes in it. That is the tuba mirabilis chest, because the tuba has just been sent away for work doing on it. As I said, we are having quite a bit of work done here at the Paramount, so things are in a little bit of a mess at the moment. At the side of the tuba is the original Paramount Birmingham trumpet rank. So on that section of the organ we have the trumpet, the tuba and the English horn all on 15 inches of wind. As we pan around a bit now, the empty chest is for the solo string, again work in progress to add that. And then we have the Wurlitzer patterned cromit rank. That was patterned from the Wurlitzer of the Paramount Odeon Leeds. As we continue around once again, we have the French horn. There we go, the French horn. And then the Kinura, which we're not quite sure what Kinura this is. We know it's not Wurlitzer, but we're not quite sure the origins of this particular rank, but it really does sound very well. Again, we pan around to see the shutters and the solo chamber Uniflex output boards. The chimes are next, and then in front of the chimes, the wooden tibia closer, which again was part of this organ from the Paramount Odeon Birmingham. A huge scale tibia, it's absolutely massive in both physicality and in sound. As we just pan round slightly more now, here we have the bottom end of the diaphones, and then the 8-foot tibia bass, again huge scale, massive scale, and behind those you can just see the top of them, there is the 16-foot tuba bass. So a bit lengthy to compared to normal here at the Penistone Paramount, and while we're doing a bit of work on the organ, but we just thought it might be nice to let you see inside the chambers here of the Compton organ at the Penistone Paramount.